Hey everyone, welcome. This is going to be a general read. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did yesterday. I'm going to use these fortune cards to just set the tone for the read. We'll see what energy we're going to be talking about today. So universe, if you can give us a preview of what this read is going to be about. Let us know what we're going to be talking about today for the general collective. What energy is going to come up in this read? We're talking about love, money, healing, maybe some warnings, some affirmations. What do you got for us today, universe? Oh, I feel like she's cooking stuff up now because they're almost all falling out of my hand. There we go. So let's see what she's got. So flowers, be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. So that's going to set our tone for the read. So we're definitely going to be talking about emotions, maybe some emotional growth, finding happiness in our life. So universe, you just help me build on this read, help me build on the flowers card, and continue on. Let the general collective hear your messages. What do you got for us today? Feel like you got more advice? Me talking about some situations here. What do we got? So we have close encounters. Close encounters tends to speak to interpersonal relationships, getting close to people, letting people in, maybe letting our guard down. I have body and soul, which tends to speak for a need to care for your soul and your mind and your body. It's sort of all encompassing, recognizing that we're all connected, all parts of us are connected, and each part affects the other. I have endless possibilities, willing release, divine matrix. I'm seeing insight into these cards as well. Insight, maybe some revelations that are maybe going to allow you to let go of maybe some hurt, some resentment, some old feelings that are not serving you. I feel like that endless possibilities. It's also speaking to embracing the unknown, embracing opportunity for the future. The Oracle's gift, power of purpose, a powerful move, ears wide open, and roots of abundance. So I feel like we're definitely talking about growth in our life. I feel like it's speaking to a spiritual side of us as well. I feel like that powerful move is talking about a choice, and I feel it tied to an interpersonal relationship. I feel like the ears wide open is also tied into that, and maybe being receptive to another person, to their feelings, to their wants, to their needs. I also feel like that ears wide open is speaking to your spiritual side and being receptive to your intuition and messages from the universe. I feel like within all of this is where you're going to be setting down those roots for abundance. I have the Six of Cups, which can be called the blast from the past card. It speaks of someone or something from your past coming back into your life. And sometimes learning lessons from the past as well. I feel like it's speaking to a past relationship. I feel like we're going to be talking about a romantic relationship because I have the Lovers card here. And also the King of Cups, which I actually feel speaks to a person and not you. I feel it speaks to the other person. I feel like this is tying in with that Close Encounters card. There might be maybe some forgiveness and letting go within this read. The Four of Cups can represent a feeling of indifference. To me, it speaks of not allowing negative emotions to overwhelm you, being able to let go of them, to have an indifference to that negativity, forgiveness, moving forward and moving on, leaving that kind of stuff in the past. The Justice card to me represents balancing scales. I feel like they're your scales. I feel like they're the scales of your heart, your mind, and your soul, and it's tying into that body and soul card. I think we're talking about healing through forgiveness in this read is what I'm feeling. I feel like it also speaks to the generosity in that Flowers card and being able to let go of angry emotions towards one person. I have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can represent a delayed or disappointing news. And the Page of Cups, which represents good news on the way of an emotional nature. In between the two of them, I have the Moon card. The Moon card can represent things that are still unknown to us. You know what? I feel like this Moon card is speaking to choice. It's speaking to you choosing forgiveness and turning something negative into something positive. The Six of Wands represents triumph over obstacles. I feel like these emotions that you need to release, these negative emotions, I feel like those are the obstacles you're needing to overcome. The Nine of Pentacles represents happiness and abundance. I feel like it's also speaking to this Roots of Abundance card and setting down a foundation for happiness for your future. I feel like this forgiveness is going to play a big part in it. And forgiveness doesn't mean that you're saying that whatever the other person did to you was okay. It's just you saying that you're not going to hang on to that anger anymore because you recognize that it's toxic for you, for your heart, for your mind, for your soul. And so you're willingly releasing that so that you don't have to live with it on a day-to-day basis anymore. I have the Star card here. To me, the Star card speaks of clarity. It speaks of that clarity. It speaks of that divine matrix. This oracle's gift, this intuition, this spiritual knowing, the insight that you're going to be able to gain about letting go of these emotions that are no longer serving you. I have the Three of Cups, which represents happiness and celebration. I feel like that's going to come quite quickly after you're able to have this revelation for yourself and to be able to let go and move forward. The Three of Pentacles represents starting to see the fruits of your labor. So to me, it speaks of noticing the difference within yourself quite quickly. And again, this Four of Wands represents setting down a solid foundation for a happy future, a happy home life. Definitely tie into that Roots and Abundance card. Setting down the foundation for a much happier future. The King of Pentacles, I feel like he represents you. When you're able to do this, he speaks of success, of happiness. I feel like that is what you're going to find in being able to take back control of these emotions, in letting them go, and not allowing them to control the way you feel on a day-to-day basis anymore. I have the Tower card, which represents an ending that was sudden and unexpected. I feel like it's also speaking to this relationship coming to an end. It's speaking to not having closure. I feel like it's speaking to the emotions that go along with that. I feel like this has been going on for a long time because the Nine of Wands speaks to a journey over time. I feel like you've been feeling this way for quite a while. The Eight of Cups represents a bright new journey forward, and I feel like the only thing that could possibly hold you back from that is you, because I feel like this is all about a choice for you. It's not an easy choice, and I'm not making light of it. Heartache is extremely tough to be able to overcome, but I feel like the potential is there, and I feel like in you finding that clarity that helps you to release and to move forward, I feel like that is where you're going to find your happiness. That's where you're going to find your transition that the Death card represents, that closing the door on one chapter of your life and beginning a new one. I believe that's time to close the door on this heartache chapter of your life. The Four of Swords represents taking time for self-care. I feel like it's tied into that body and soul card. Might actually be tied into how you're going to find this clarity for yourself too, and to truly believe it, and taking time to do something that feeds your soul but is also meditative at the same time. I feel like this Queen of Swords is speaking to a clarity and to an inner truth that you're going to be able to find along the way that is going to help you make this change. The Strength card represents the strength that you're going to need to be able to move forward and let go of this chapter of your life. But the Knight of Wands speaks to the swift change that will come after you've been able to make that decision. The Page of Pentacles represents good news on the way. Again, it's echoing that Three of Pentacles and being able to notice the difference within yourself once you're able to let go. I have the Ten of Wands, which represents feeling overwhelmed and overburdened. I feel like that's how these feelings are for you, and that's how it's felt for a long time. The King of Swords, to me, echoes the Queen of Swords, the energy. He's symbolic for that clarity, that inner truth that's going to help to bring a balance back to your life. The Two of Pentacles is speaking to, and the Nine of Cups represents abundance, and Cups is all about emotion. So I see emotional happiness, inner peace, and fulfillment, and being able to forgive and let go and move on. Alrighty guys, that's what the card said to me today. I hope that you enjoyed the read. If it resonated with you, feel free to comment because I do love hearing from you guys. And feel free to like or subscribe. If you didn't win the free read for this week, remember you have to be a subscriber and leave a message on one of my videos saying that you're interested so you can be considered for the free read giveaway for next week. Alrighty guys, take care.